A very good afternoon. Thank you, IIC, for inviting me to join the panel to discuss the issue of harmful online content at this year's International Regulators Forum. Very sorry that I could not join all of you in the beautiful country of Canada, much as I would like to. Today, much of life has shifted online. The digital domain, coupled with a hyper-connected society, allows us to live, work, and play seamlessly online across borders. Even as we embrace technology for growth opportunities, it is important to recognize that digital threats are also rapidly evolving. Bad actors take advantage of the reach of the digital domain and the power of social media platforms to spread harmful content, including content targeting the young and vulnerable. Scammers too have grown emboldened with the anonymity accorded to them by the internet, along with the ability to target globally and receive money instantaneously. Many are increasingly falling prey to crime syndicates operating beyond our borders. Tackling harmful online content and scams has become a major concern in many countries. I'll touch on three aspects today as part of Singapore's approach to foster the growth of trusted online spaces. First is ensuring that we have the levers to keep users in Singapore safe online, particularly our young. To do so, the Minister for Communications and Information has recently introduced the Online Safety Bill in our Parliament, and with a code of practice for online safety to be issued by the IMDA. Social media services have brought about widespread benefits to society by allowing the promise of digital connection, where perspectives, experiences, and knowledge can be shared at a click of a button. However, this also acts as a double-edged sword, where harmful content can also be similarly amplified. While social media services or platforms have made efforts to address harmful content, it still remains a concern. There is also widespread acceptance that these platforms have a responsibility to keep their users safe from harm. We have studied the frameworks developed in jurisdictions like the EU, UK, Australia, and New Zealand, and have had very good engagements with the ministries and regulatory agencies. We have benefited much from their insights. We then developed what we think would be an appropriate framework for application in Singapore. Key social media services in Singapore will be required to do three things. First, put in place system-wide measures to minimize Singapore users' exposure to harmful content, particularly for children. Second, empower Singapore users with information and tools to manage their own safety. Third, be transparent about how well the services are protecting Singapore users from harmful content. This involves providing information that reflects our users' experience and allows users to make informed decisions about how to use a service. If egregiously harmful content is presented or is present on social media services, such as posts or videos that cause feelings of enmity or hatred amongst racial and religious groups in Singapore, IMDA will be able to direct social media services to disable our users' access to such content. We believe that the new bill and the code of practice are important steps towards a safe online environment and represent a step towards digital co-regulation with the industry. Another concern is the ongoing fight against the rising incidence of scams and the need to effectively build safer communication channels. We recognize that we cannot do it alone. IMDA has been working with multiple stakeholders, such as the law enforcement agencies and the telcos, to introduce upstream network-level measures so that bad actors are not able to take advantage of Singapore's communication channels. One problem, for instance, we have seen on the ground is the predicament of victims falling prey to scams as a result of phishing links being sent through SMSs using spoofed sender IDs. To tackle this problem, in March this year, we launched the Singapore SMS Sender ID Registry so that organizations can register the sender IDs they use to send SMSs to their customers. The registry has been effective in protecting the sender IDs of registered organizations against spoofing. Compared to 3 months before, the number of SMS scam cases reported has declined threefold since the launch of the registry. 2 weeks ago, IMDA announced the move from the existing voluntary registration system to a full or mandatory registration regime for all organizations with effect from 31st January next year. This is to further reduce the abuse of the SMS channel to conduct crime using unregistered sender IDs. To further strengthen protection against scams via the SMS channel, mobile operators will also implement anti-scam filtering solutions in their networks by end October. These are just two recent examples of the suite of measures IMDA has taken in our fight against scams. As scammers do not respect geographical boundaries, regulators must build stronger ties to crack down on scams. To this end, IMDA and our regulatory counterpart, ECMA in Australia, signed an MOU in July 2022 to enhance cooperation between both countries in combating scams. We are also in close conversations with Ofcom in UK to exchange information and experiences. We look forward to pursuing collaboration in this area with other like-minded countries. Lastly, as Singapore continues our fight against harmful online content, we will continue to strengthen public education on online safety. It is essential to ensure that society is able to navigate the digital world safely. This is especially important for groups who may be more vulnerable to harmful online content, such as seniors and the young. As part of the Digital for Life movement in Singapore, many industry and community partners have started projects to boost citizens' skills on digital literacy and wellness. These range from projects related to promoting good cyber wellness habits and information literacy amongst seniors to developing projects that increase students' awareness of cyber safety. Partnering the community and industry allows us to reach more Singaporeans and deliver a more sustainable public education effort. The challenges of online harms are evolving as we speak. There is no one single formula to address this issue. It will require close collaboration and partnership with the industry, community stakeholders, and international counterparts as we all work towards our shared goal of safe and trusted digital connection. I look forward to meeting with all of you soon in person at other opportunities and welcome you to visit Singapore now that travel has resumed. Thank you very much.